Welcome to the studio, it's Froyle here and I'm so glad you've joined me. Today we are working with absolutely beautiful blue tones. I'm working through a series using the fabulous Colour Cube from Sarah Renee Clark, and this is the card that I pulled out today. Look at the beautiful colours, aren't they amazing? This is going to be so much fun. Now this is the pouring medium that I'm using, the American Floetrol with the golden gloss medium, and I'm using a ratio of 70% Floetrol, 30% of the gloss medium-ish. Thank you to my fabulous, beautiful friend Kathleen from Cos Creations. She sent me this US Floetrol to try because I said I wanted to experiment with some fluid art. Oh man, it's amazing having beautiful friends around the world. So the criteria for my new series is the color palette choice, then it's the pouring medium, and then it's the techniques. What techniques am I going to do today? I'm thinking maybe a puddle pour, definitely a swipe, and I just put some of the paint into a split cup. So we'll see how that goes. The fourth criteria is embellishments. To embellish or not to embellish? That's the question. We'll have to see how this beautiful blue painting turns out. I hope you're going to stick around and join me for this absolutely fabulous adventure. Right, so here are my colors: dark blue, steel blue, Bondi blue, light blue, and ghost white. Aren't they all going to be absolutely fabulous sitting together? They are a combination of Liquitex basic paints and some Amsterdam paints as well. Mix them together to create these beautiful hues. So how are we going to start? I'm thinking let's start with the darkest one on the canvas, and I've decided to go with a vertical format today because I think that'll be fun. Horizontal is just going to be a little bit too easy to make it look like a beach scene. I mean, we could enjoy a beach scene, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm thinking let's make it a little bit more challenging. Let's make it vertical and see what we can do with that composition. I've put both of the darkest blue colors on the canvas. Now for my white, I've mixed up the iridescent white, the Liquitex color, because I absolutely love the pearlescent tone to it and I love the way it mixes with the dark colors. So that's going to be my I think it said ghost white on the card. Let's put a little bit of the beautiful Bondi blue on there and there. Maybe, baby, we'll just tilt it a little. See how it's moving. It's moving really well. I think I made them quite runny. And have my fabulous split cup. Oh, let's do something a little bit more dramatic. Let's go this way with the split cup. I know, right? Oh man, that's going to be beautiful. Let's go up this because we really do want to mess them up just a little bit. And you can't fail with the beautiful tones of blue. That is looking fabulous. I might just move it over a little to see how far we're going to stretch across the canvas. And then, oh, let's add a swipe. Okay. That sounds like a really good idea. Now I've mixed up some Amsterdam white with the Australian Floetrol. I think it's a 3:1 ratio. Pretty sure that's what it was. It's pretty close anyway. My measurements are a little bit ish. I'm not good at exact measurements, and I am following other people's recipes and advice, but measuring stuff, oh man, it's just not good. There's the beautiful Amsterdam. You know what I like to do? Let's do an experiment. I also have some white in golden paints, and I think we should experiment to see which white paint with the exact same measurement of cell activator, the Australian Floetrol. Let's see which one looks better, because the colors are beautiful and they're not going to fail me. So let's have an experiment with the swipe paint. So what I'm noticing is that I'm thinking the golden one sits on the top more. The Amsterdam one sunk straight away. So I guess it depends how you want it to look. And I really don't mind either of them because it's all the beautiful blue colors. You can't get it wrong. Let's add another swipe here. Can you see a much difference between the golden white and the Amsterdam? No, not really. I can't see much difference in that at all. Have I got anything left in my split cup? Because I'm not sure I'm liking that. I'm not liking that big white strip there. So let's get rid of that. That's going to be better. Let's put some more of the dark blue down here. Make that a little bit more dramatic, or we could put a swipe through there. Okay, let's do that too. And yes, I do seem to have a heck of a lot of paint on my canvas. I don't think it really matters which one I use, the Amsterdam or the golden. They're both working as a swipe cell activator. Look at that, look at that. Gotta love it. What a fabulous texture. Well, I need to move some of this paint. And we need to wreck our composition a little because it's just a tad boring. And we can't do boring now, can we? That's better. That gets a little bit more dramatic. Oh yeah, loving that. Loving that. Look at those beautiful colours. Oh man, I just realised I've got a missing piece on the corner. Oopsies, better fix that. Now I am loving this. The composition looks great. I might just add some textured marks through here with this fabulous comb. Let's see what that does. Well, that was underwhelming. It really didn't do much at all. Man, that didn't work. All right, let's go back to the swipe action. This time I've got my cute little palette knife. I just want to run it through here to give this section a little bit more texture. Give it something more interesting going on because there's not a lot of contrast with the colors being such a strong blue palette, and I personally do like a lot of contrast. The iridescent pearl's looking good. Maybe I should give it a bit of a heat gun zap to make sure there's no bubbles. I'm loving this bottom section down here, and I'm loving the top section up here, but I don't know about this section here. I'm not really feeling it. So I think that I might need to have a little play. That's good. It hasn't got too much paint on it. I was thinking maybe it was a little too thick, but it's actually not. So that's rather good and quite a relief, really. I'm loving the way the pearl white's got all those cells coming through. That's a bit of fun. Love the pearlescent. Do we need some more of that? We need something. Something needs to happen in there. Okay. Which colour? Well, I like contrast. So I'm going to put the dark one first. And then I'm going to put the white. Now, this is the first time that I've used US Floetrol as a pouring medium, and I have found it creates way more bubbles and it's a lot thicker. So I think I might have put in a little too much water to compensate for that thickness, but meh, we're doing okay. I absolutely love experimenting. I'm going through 9 different pouring mediums and I'm using lots of people's recipes. I think this recipe with the Floetrol and the golden gloss medium is Molly's recipe today. And I just want to fix this section because I'm not happy with it. It needs to do something more than what it's doing, which is nothing. But we can't get it wrong with the beautiful colors. They can't clash. They can't turn to mud. So we really are ahead. It's a matter of just getting satisfied with the composition. I love this dark patch up here. I love the cells coming through there. That's a lot better now. I'm much happier with that. They're coming much more interesting. This section here looks pretty cool. Looks even cooler now. I really do like that section through there. I think I'm actually happy. I was going to do something else to it, but I think it's okay. I think I'm going to leave it alone. Ta-da, ta-da. There we go. It's number 250 of the Color Cube palettes. There it is as a fluid art painting. It's pretty darn beautiful. So I'll be very excited to see how it dries up. I hope it dries with a little bit of shine on it, especially with all of the beautiful metallic pigments. So I'll give you a close-up and then we'll see how it dries. The painting dried up absolutely beautiful, even better than what I expected. Now, it's been a couple of weeks. I forgot to show you the dried results, but it's dried and I'm now finishing the painting. I've already signed it. Sometimes I sign on the front, sometimes I sign on the side. It depends how I'm feeling, and I'm varnishing the painting. Now I'm using the Liquitex Basics Gloss Varnish. I'm trying a whole heap of different varnishes at the moment, and this is the one I'm using for the painting. I put it in a little dish, brush it on with a really soft brush. I like to go horizontal with the first layer, and then I do a second coat and I'll go vertical. So the painting gets a really good coverage. It's going to be beautiful and glossy, and it's going to be finished. Have a look at how beautiful the varnish has come up. It brings up all the richness of the colors. I absolutely love it. I've finished the painting on the back. It's all taped and strung, ready to go. Little felt label. I just have to put a name on it, put it in the shop. Ta-da, ta-da! Another beautiful masterpiece, and look how gorgeous it's going to be on the wall. Thanks for joining me today. I had so much fun with these beautiful blue tones. You really can't fail with this color palette. So jump in and join me with the Color Cube challenge. It really is a lot of fun. This one turned out beautiful. I absolutely love the shine of the pearlescent white on it. It's glorious. So you'll find more information in the description under the video, and you can find paintings for sale on my website, FroyleArt.com. I hope you come back next time and see what we're creating in the studio.